The atmosphere was electric in Cleveland as fans flocked to Huntington Bank Field, setting a new attendance record for the Columbus Crew with more than 60,000 fans, ready to watch two of the best teams in the MLS. Here's a recap of the matchday experience between the Columbus Crew and Inter Miami. Although a home game for the Crew, the game was played in Cleveland to allow more fans to attend. Many Crew fans called it a money grab by the Columbus ownership, who owned both the Columbus Crew and Cleveland Browns. There were many Miami, Barcelona, Argentina, or Messi fans on hand. I'd put them around 30-40% of the crowd, with the Crew fans being about 60-70%. The weather was what you might expect on a mid-April day in Cleveland. Overcast, raining on and off, probably somewhere in the 50s. Taking the I-90 to the game, there wasn't really any traffic on our way to Cleveland, although if you parked near the stadium, there was a long line of cars. We parked about 15 to 20 minutes away from the stadium. It was a busy weekend in Cleveland as the Guardians also had a home game that night, and the Cleveland Cavaliers began their NBA playoff journey the next night. The stadium itself is in a nice location, right on the water and next to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Great Lakes Science Center. We got to our seats around an hour before kickoff. This left plenty of time to explore a little bit, check out the numerous concession options on the 300 level. There were plenty of different options for food and drink, and of course, you're paying the expensive stadium prices. I kept it simple with some stadium classics, nothing too fancy. Our seats were on the 300 level on the south side. Overall, it was a pretty good view of the game. You were able to see the whole field. The game itself wasn't the most thrilling offensive game. Columbus definitely had the upper hand most of the game, but they missed so many chances. And not just missed, they missed badly. The former Barcelona quartet of Messi, Suárez, Alba, and Busquets all started, with only Suárez not lasting the whole 90 minutes. While many of the fans there were there for Messi, he didn't have his best game, although he did nearly score a great banger outside the box towards the end of the first half, but other than that, he was pretty quiet most of the game. My top two performers for the game would have to be Alba, who was up and down on the left-hand side all game, and the man of the match for me would be Benjamin Cremaschi. He was all over the field, constantly winning the ball back in midfield and providing a spark for Miami that they did have going forward in the final third. For me, it was great to see the Barcelona quartet that I grew up watching on the field together again one last time, even though they're no longer in their prime. Overall, it was great to see two of the top teams in MLS going at it. I wouldn't have gone if it was in Columbus, but I was part of the money grab that the Columbus ownership wanted, so there's that. And I'm sure Crew fans, with how the game ended and turned out, aren't too happy with the ownership in the game being played in Cleveland after all. Leaving the game did take a little while. The concourses inside the stadium are not the widest, and once you're out of the stadium, everyone is heading in the same direction, and there's not a ton of room on the walkways outside of the stadium. Thank you to Cleveland for a nice matchday experience watching two of the best teams in MLS go at it. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and drop a comment about your favorite MLS team and what teams you enjoy watching. Be sure to subscribe for more content in the wide world of sports, and I'll see you next time.